And you're here for the film festival.
Yes, I am.
Have you been here before?
Yes, I have been coming for 15 straight years.
Really?
Yeah, I've been
My
coming
gosh.
every year for 15 years.
Unreal. You go to many film festivals?
Oh yes, I've been to, let's see, the Boston Independent Film Festival. I have been to the Boston Animated Film Festival. I've been to anime. Anything that it has to do with film. I've been to all the horror film festivals. I mean, if it's film, I love it. I mean, I love film.
And do you work in film?
I don't, well, I work in film. I do my own do-it-yourself zine. A zine is a small press magazine. And I do a couple of them. I do something called Before the Hollywood Backlot, which focuses on documentary film.
Before the Hollywood Backlot?
Yes, which is more kind of like the history behind.
And that's a zine?
And that's a zine.
Okay.
And also I do something called On Autofocus, which is more of like a compendium of various hard-to-find documentary films. I can't really make a living at it right now. It's just that there are other things that are involved.
Yeah.
And
What is your job that you have then?
well, I work for a real estate firm called New England Development out in Newton, Massachusetts. And I've been there for, 15 years now.
What do you do there?
I work for the mail department.
Okay.
So I'm mail clerk, I do IT, I fix the printers. My job doesn't even have a title.
All right.
I just do like everything.
Oh, that's great.
It's a great job, and they've been good to me, and it's a great company. It really has. It's been good to me.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So here you're at the Nantucket Film Festival.
Yes, I am.
You approached me because you asked me if I'd be interested in your zine, or what is it?
It's a TV show that I do. It's called A Time to Review, and I interview producers, film producers, directors, from all various parts of the world, and I invite them to come to the show and talk about harder to find documentary films. The ones that kind of got buried underground, but never got any real publicity from the press. And I bring them out to the open for people to see.
Is that because they're no good, or are they?
No, because they're excellent. They just got overlooked. You know, at one point, I don't know if you ever heard of it, it's called Paragraph 175.
No.
Back in 2000, it won an Oscar. One problem. It was actually Oscar nominated, I should say.
Okay.
But once the Oscars came and left, everyone seemed to have forgotten about Paragraph 175. It seems as like it kind of like
What's
came
it
and
about?
left. Oh, it's a very hard look at Hitler's rise and fall. But not just that, though. It's about how Hitler treated Jewish Americans and treated the Jews with Auschwitz. But if you want to see something that's historically accurate, and it's not so much about from one perspective, it's about from the guard's perspective.
That's what was so compelling about it?
Yes.
Because of that perspective.
From that perspective, and it's also from the prisoner's perspective, the filmmaker's perspective. Yeah. It's all these different things all meshed together, kind of like a collage, a very disturbing, but a very well done collage of something that is so haunting.
All right.
You know.
So then you get these guys.
Yes.
You bring them into your own studio, or is it somewhere else?
Oh, it's from Newton Public Access. It's from New TV.
Yep.
Or the Newton Media Center. It's out in Newton, Massachusetts. And I bring them into the studio. And what I do is it's a one-on-one.
All right.
It's a conversation about what is the focus of their film? Why did they do that film? What inspired them? Was it a book? Was it somewhere they went to? If it's a combination of things, and I bring this influence and I bring what they inspire them out into the public through the TV, through the magazine, and this is why I do it voluntarily, because it's a love.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe if money was involved, it would muddle it up a little.
It wouldn't muddle it up because I would still have the same love for it.
Yeah.
It's just that I'm not looking to make it a profession, as it is something that I enjoy doing.
Exactly.
You know, and I had one guy, not to get into this, I will give the short version. Ben Niles came on, who did a wonderful film called The Making of a Steinway. And a few years ago, he came on the show. He's from out of New Jersey. And he did this wonderful film on the making of one particular piano. And you can see the hard work and dedication of the workers,
Wonderful.
the filmmaking, famous people who made all these wonderful music with the piano. Amazing. I mean, I had one woman on. Her name is Cynthia Close. She's the former executive director of the Documentary Educational Resources out in Watertown, Mass. She came on twice because she had so many of these wonderful films to show, but how many people out in the world, the filmmakers know about it.
Right.
They're from all over the world.
Right.
But how about the average person, the average Joe?
Yeah.
Do they know about documentary educational resources?
Do they know after they see your show, though?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Because once in a blue moon, I'm not saying this happens very often,
Yep.
but I get an email saying, that was a great show. I didn't know about that film.
How do people watch you?
They watch me through public access television. But the thing is
They
that
can watch you online, though, right?
They used to be able to. BATV, which is Brooklyn Access Television, which my show used to be.
Yeah.
They used to show. I used to show entire shows.
Yeah.
Of my thing, but that's not up anymore.
Oh, that's too bad. They got to do that.
Oh yeah, but I'm going to bring all that back.
All right.
And the show is still in its infancy. I'm trying to bring it back to Newton. You know, get it back into.
Well, maybe we could.
Oh, sure.
Would you mind maybe if I took one of your shows and showed somebody what you do?
Yeah, sure.
Could
I'll
you
be
put
happy
one
to.
together for us that might be, 10, 15 minutes long?
Sure, I can do that.
All right, we'll do that.
Okay.
But before I go,
Sure.
and I've got to.
Oh no problem. Yeah, that's fine.
What do you think of the film festival this year? I mean, you've been here 15 years.
Yes.
How's it looking so far?
I love it every year, and it gets better every year. I mean, I have to admit, Nantucket Film Festival is probably one of the premier film festivals in the world, bar none.
Why do you say that?
It's the selection. A couple years ago, I saw, just to give you a quick example,
Yeah.
and I know you have to go, but Knuckleball. Talk about a film that never got recognized. I mean, it won its awards, but has there been any other word of mouth that you know of about Knuckleball?
No.
No. It came, it was here, people saw it, it was a recognizable film, it won its awards, and then it disappeared.
You need to. You know what I think?
What's that?
I think they ought to be on your show. What do you think?
Yes, they do.
All right.
I would love to have them on my show. I mean, it's from two recognizable directors. You know, I mean, these films should be out in the public to be seen. You know, I mean, it's just.
Well, let's make it happen,
sure.
okay?
Absolutely.
And I want to thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good luck to you, and enjoy the rest of the film.
Thank you so much.
festival. Yes.
Thank you for having me on.
Sure.
Thank you.